What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? We're back with a new video on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning on in, you absolute legends. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been 1 month since my freak accident at the gym on the preacher curls, where I injured not one, but both of my biceps. So, without further ado, let me talk to you beautiful people, because it's time for an update. And all I can say is, man, oh man, my biceps are actually feeling pretty damn good. As you can see, there's a little bit of difference between my left and my right. Well, my left got injured more severely than my right. My right looks kind of somewhat normal, whereas my left, you can see we got one peak here, and I think we actually have ourselves a second peak forming here, so pretty soon I might actually end up with a nickname known as Crasher 3 Peaks. So for those of you guys that didn't know about any of this, and this right here is your first time hearing about this accident, well, to make a long story short, on the 27th of December, I was in the gym clanging and banging in an early morning workout, doing some chest, doing some biceps, and I was on the preacher curls, and I was working my way up to a heavier weight. I was working with 75 pounds, which was, I think, my third working set. And as I was lowering down the weight for, I think, my third or fourth rep, all of a sudden, I heard and felt a wet snap in this arm, and then it followed with this arm too, because as soon as this arm went limp, as soon as it went snap-a-rooney, all the weight transferred to my right arm, and it got snapped up too. But luckily, and I mean very, very luckily, when I had my follow-up appointment on the 8th of January, and I ended up being hook tested by the doctor that I was seeing, he ended up saying that he felt the tendon still intact in both of my arms. So, even though it was a very unlucky circumstance, a freak accident, if you will, the result is very, very lucky. It could have been so much worse. Now, I do have another follow-up appointment on the 19th of February, so wish me luck on that one too. But things are moving along. I have my range of motion back. Now, I'm not exactly able to lift anything heavy for the time being, which honestly really sucks considering I work at the gym, and I'm seeing all sorts of inspiration just flowing before my very eyes, seeing people training, seeing people achieving their goals piece by piece, day by day. However, unfortunately, I have to hold myself back and remind myself, hey Crasher, you're on the injured list. You're not exactly medically cleared to go back to normal just yet. But honestly, I feel like I'm ahead of the recovery curve. I might have a little bit of Wolverine or a little bit of Venom in me. If you guys don't know who they are, well, here's the deal. They're two of my favorite superheroes that have the ability to regenerate very quickly from injury. However, with that being said, I am not going to let that trick me into a false sense of security, because I am making my way back very slowly, controlled, and surely. And what I mean by controlled is that rather than ripping off a bunch of reps, I am very, very slow and controlled. Like, instead of me just doing the whole, motion, lifting the weights up and this and that, what I'm doing is I'm taking light weights. I had to start off with working with 3-pound dumbbells, which hardly did anything. Like, I didn't even feel like a pump going from those 3-pound dumbbells. But then I worked my way up to 5 in the next session, and then up to 8 in the next section, and then I actually managed to make my way up to 10 and then 12.5 pound dumbbells. So that is 12.5 pounds in each hand, and I am doing slow and controlled movements, and I'm doing sets of 20, and honestly, it feels pretty damn good. Now, it's also really advisable to make sure that you are slow and controlled, because if you are jerky in any of your motions, especially if you are recovering from a tendon injury, that is not good, okay? You don't want to be fast, you don't want to be swinging, you don't want to be jerky with any of your motions, because that right there could re-injure you and set you back even worse. So the plan is that my next active recovery training session is going to be Sunday, so actually today, technically speaking, and I think I might stick with the 12.5 pound dumbbells, but we'll see. You know, one of the things that I am going by is by pain guidance. If things get painful, and I mean like an awkward pain, not like, you know, a muscle burn pain that you get from pumping weights and stuff like that, correctly I might add, where you get, you know, you feel the burn, you know, all that stuff. But here's the thing, is that as long as there's not any awkward pain going on, that is how I guide myself, you know, pain guidance. Obviously, if I felt an awkward pain that was not normal, well, suffice it to say, I would stop that movement immediately. And another reason why I want to make this video for you guys is straight up to reach out to you amazing, beautiful people, because you people in the Crasher community are absolutely amazing with your support and your feedback, and I absolutely love you guys near and dear for it. Woo! And one of the things I do the very best I can to try and promote and maintain would be the fact that, simply put, just be yourself, okay? It doesn't matter if you agree with me on something. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me on something. Leave your thoughts and your feedback about it in the comments down below. Now, mind you, I will suggest, please make sure that you guys exercise the gentleman's rule, where we're civil and respectful with each other, and also keep an open mind, because here's the deal, is that there is more than one point of view out there, and you know what? Everybody has a different opinion on someone or something. And that's okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes us human, that's what makes us individuals, baby. And while I might not always respond back to your comments, do know, and let me tell you something, absolutely know this, I read every single one of your comments, and no matter what, it always makes me happy that my videos get out there still, even though YouTube does have its screwy algorithms from time to time. It's always good to know that my videos do still reach out to people, and that you guys take time to watch those videos and have something to say there afterwards. Now, I don't want to drag this video out longer than what it already is. This was meant to be kind of like a bit of a shorter update video to talk about a couple of things, as well as to update you guys on my progress post-biceps injury. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by and watching this crazy nut house talk to you beautiful people. Have yourself a damn good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.